Hello, my lovelies. So, as promised in the vlog today, we are going to choose our Cher contest winner. I picked my 5 favorites. I want to say thank you to everyone who sent in a haiku. They were so awesome, and I felt so excited. And I had made up my mind that I was putting everybody's name in the hat. And then my husband said that no, that's not what I said, and everybody can't win. He said, do like you said, pick your 5 favorites, and it's between them. So I did, because I never want to be accused of being a liar and changing the rules as I go, because that's not fair. So I did pick my 5 favorites. It was completely arbitrary, as in they're just the 5 that struck my fancy. I did not get a single bad one, I will say that, and it was really hard to pick among all of my entries, but I think I managed. And I will read them to you at the end of this vlog. Yes, I'm going to make you wait, mostly because in the future when anybody comes to this one, you know, the contest will have been over. So we're going to put that on the end. Instead, what we're going to do first, as I promised, is we are going to, well, I am going to compare and contrast the Tangle Teezer and the hair bean. My husband picked me up the hair bean for Christmas. He found it at Bed Bath & Beyond, and he knew it was like the Tangle Teezer, but it had a carrying case. So he figured it would be better for me to keep in my purse so I don't mess up the teeth on my Tangle Teezer. So, the Tangle Teezer, as far as I know, is the actual original. I do have the original pink. It also comes in black and purple sparkles, and they have all colors now. So, I will say this. I like the carrying case. I wish this had one. Apparently, they do have travel ones, but I've never seen them at Sally's, so I just have, you know, the original. And it has a mirror, which is kind of funny. Let's see, can you look at yourselves? Anyways, sorry. So the first thing that I noticed is a lot of gals have complained that the Tangle Teezer is too big for their little hands. Now, I have giant man hands. I can palm a basketball, seriously. So giant hands means this is totally comfortable for me, whichever way I use it. It fits comfortably, but I know some of you have little tiny hands. So I will say, as far as size, the hair bean is probably better because it is not as thick as you can see. It is smooth on the back, and so it will fit your small hands better. So there's that. Now, as far as detangling goes, I have to say, the Tangle Teezer does a better job. Its teeth are like slightly longer, and it has more because there's more surface area. So this actually detangles better, but this is okay. When my hair's wet, they work about the same because it's compressed down a little bit. But when it's dry, this one definitely works better. I have to separate in more sections to get it to go through my really thick hair. However, what this means is that this one might be better for my fine-haired girls. With it being a smaller size and not quite as jabby, I guess. It's not really jabby, though. It feels good. I mean, they're really soft bristles. I will say this one's bristles seem a little bendier than the Tangle Teezer. The hair bean's bristles are a little softer. So if this has seemed a little harsh for you, you might want to try this one because the bristles do feel a little softer. I mean, just to the touch. Yeah. So, I mean, if you're only going to buy one, what you want to do is take into account the size of your hands and the thickness of your hair. And if you have wee tiny hands, then you're probably going to go with this one. However, if your hair is super, super thick, you might want to go with this one. So I have both. I use both. I keep this one in my purse, you know, because I do wear my hair down quite a bit when I'm out, and it's nice to have. I wish this one came with a carrying case. But overall, this one's better, but this one ain't bad, and they're the same price. And you get the carrying case with this one. So there you go. They are almost exactly the same. Almost. They're just, you know, the few differences that I pointed out. So there you go. That's my 2 cents. That's what I have covered. I do know that for some people, this is going to be easier to find. So if you can come across this, then go ahead and pick it up because it's almost this. All right. Yay, we did that. Okay, other news before we get to the contest. I had a fire in my house. That's why we've had a couple days of me not, I haven't done my robo nails yet. I know. We'll do it. I'm going to slap some glitter over this. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It's supposed to be tie-dye. But I'm going to slap some glitter over it so that we can take it off with the robo polish, either today or tomorrow. Yeah, my furnace has a fuse box on the side, and it caught on fire. I was up, thank goodness. I was watching The Good Wife, and I smelled burning. So I was sure it was the candle warmer because I had turned it on, but it was fine, but I turned it off anyway. And then I went in the kitchen because I thought, oh crap, I left the burner on again, which I may have done in the past and melted the side of my really nice coffee pot. Don't worry, coffee pot still works. It's just marred. But no, I had not left the burner on again. Apparently I learned my lesson. But my window was cracked in the kitchen for when I was cooking. So I thought, oh crap, it's outside. So maybe it was somebody else's house on fire. I don't know, but it scared me. So I closed the window and I walked back to the bedroom and woke up my husband because I couldn't find where the burning was coming from, but I certainly could smell it. And I have to say thank you, United States Navy, for training my husband well, because I woke him up and in 1 second he was vertical, completely cogent, and was on the job. So he followed me back to the kitchen, and by that time I heard the fire. Right off our kitchen we have our laundry room where our water heater and our furnace is, and the furnace was on fire. Yeah, crackling, fire makes crackling, and of course by this time there was smoke. Neither of us panicked. He looked at it, he walked into the kitchen, got the baking soda, came in, threw it on the fire, fire was out. Ta-da! That was it. It was fine. Then I got scared after the fact because I realized right underneath our furnace I have this big tub just full of shoes. And it would have caught on fire, and our whole flippin' house would have burnt down. So thank God I was awake. Thank God my husband's sensible. And yeah, so we're fine. And he fixed the furnace. He took the fuses out and put a different kind in that won't catch on fire because, you know, he's smart like that. And he bought me a fire extinguisher just because. Makes me feel better. You might ask why our fire alarms, our smoke alarms didn't go off. Because there were no batteries in them. Because they kept going off when I boiled water. So he bought me a brand new one that does not go off when I boil water. And it has a working battery and it's fine. So please check your smoke alarms. And if you have one in your kitchen that you took the battery out of, just deal with the beeps or replace it with a new one that doesn't have that weird, it goes off when you boil water thing. Okay. So yes, everybody's safe and sound, no problem. We just had, you know, smelly, burnt smell in the house for a couple days. By the way, if you have to get rid of burnt smell, bowls of vinegar. Suck it all down and then it evaporates and then there's no more stinky, burnt electronic smell. So, yay! Alrighty. So that was the excitement in my life. Yay. So we won't be... Yeah, I was a little scared, but it's okay. Okay, there's my update. My house did not burn down. So on to our finalists for the Cher haiku contest. So I had asked that you write me a haiku of your favorite book, about your favorite book, and send it in to me, and then I was going to pick my 5 favorites, and ta-da! And then we'll pick a winner. So let me get my word pad thing up. Alrighty, in no particular order, these were my 5 favorite haikus. I'm not going to say who wrote which ones. I'm just going to read you the 5 haikus, but I do have everybody's name written down. I have to cut it up and pick one. Okay, these are my 5 favorites. The first one is for The Diary of Anne Frank. And the haiku is, silence in the night, explosions in the distance, life during war years, which is very good. I like that one. Okay, next up is, the book is The Chronicles of Amber by Roger Zelazny. And the haiku is, step into the cards, the world shift into shadow, the dark sister falls. Now I want to read that book. So I'm going to see if they've got it for my Nook, because that sounds exciting. Okay, next up is from The Wide Sargasso Sea by Jean Rhys, I think. And the haiku is, to madness I fall, quieted by man and men, my silence I cry. That one's powerful, y'all. So, yeah, that one's good. Next up, it's for The Warrior's Woman by Johanna Lindsey, and I was informed by this contestant that Fabio is indeed on the cover, which is awesome, but I really like this one. Intergalactic, brawny stud muffin rescues, carries a big sword. That one made me giggle uncontrollably, so. And finally, last but not least, for The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls, watching the snowflakes, cherry pie looking good, yum, it will melt in my mouth too. I like that one. It's very visceral. Yeah, I just thought, I dug it. I dug it. So, yes, I would like to say that my subscribers have fabulous taste in books. I did get entries for Terry Pratchett, The Hunger Games, Stephen King. Yeah, so you all are awesome. If you did not make my top 5, I am sorry. But like I said, I just went with the ones that struck me. And like I also said, there were no bad ones. I mean, there weren't any bad ones. So our finalists are Glenda, Claire, Andy, Hector, and Rebecca. I would like to note that I had quite a few boys write in for my Cher, which makes me so freaking happy. I can't even express myself. Okay, my husband used to have a hat around here somewhere, and now I can't find it. Oh, this is what we'll do. We'll put it at the top of my hair bean. Okay, and our winner is, our winner is Rebecca! Rebecca has won Cher. So, Miss Rebecca, you know who you are. Shoot me an email with your address so that I can mail her to you ASAP. Yes, awesome. So, congratulations, Rebecca. You are now the proud owner of Cher. Tacky Cher. I hope you enjoy her as much as I have. Alrighty, that is all for today, guys. I'm trying to keep it under 15 minutes, even though I don't have to. I know, goodness gracious, God forbid. So, I will see you next time. Oh, hairstyle for today is fishtails. You know how I hate fishtails, but fishtails, it's a fishtail half up. The tutorial for this will be up later. This is a request from Naomi. So I did it because somebody said it couldn't be done on yourself. You know how I think about that. So, any hoodles, look for a hairstyle later tonight. And Yay! Contest is over. We have the winner. Now I have to think of something for the next one. Alrighty. Have a great day, guys. I love you. Bye.